develop anxiety, and some of you will. If you start trading with real money, you will feel your first panic attack. It's a given. It's going to happen. You will feel it. And it will be scary. And that in itself is a learning experience. And I've had discussions about how to manage that too. But you can't avoid it. But when you know where the draw is and you get better at it and you work through those growing pains of not knowing how to do it right in the beginning, but learning to get better at it. And then you also learn how to manage risk. If you get good at manage risk and also knowing where the draw on liquidity is, guess what you have become? Think about it. What have you become? The highest probable outcome is you'll be a break-even trader. And that's a goal. When you first start, you want to get to that point because most people can't even maintain break-even. What does that mean, ICT? Like, what are you trying to get at here? In the beginning, everybody wants to go out there and start making money right away, but that doesn't work like that. Even with me training you, that's not going to happen. You're going to have periods of where you do well, and then one or two things happen, and you go into a tailspin, and either your skill set or your lack of control just goes into drawdown, and whatever you made, you give back, and you go right back to break even. You might dip below the initial equity starting balance of your demo, funded account, live account, whatever it is, but you just hang around that break even starting point. You make a little bit of money, and then you lose it, and then you lose a little bit going drawdown. You're not wrecking yourself. That's water. You're in the game still. You're learning that, oh yeah, I've had losing trades, but it didn't kill me. Yeah, I've had losing trades, but I was able to sleep at night still because I can still trade tomorrow. I have an account that I can still trade tomorrow. I can trade next week because I didn't blow the account. I didn't tear it up so bad that I don't have equity to trade now. You have to have that mindset about what you're doing, why you're doing it. But if you understand the draw on liquidity, where it's likely to go to next, and you do not impulsively take on large risk just for the sake that, well, my broker lets me. Really. The government lets us purchase cigarettes too, even though there's so many toxins in it, it's guaranteed that you're going to get lung cancer. Given enough time, it's not a matter of it will give you lung cancer. Just because it's made available to you doesn't mean something that's good for you. The car goes faster than the speed limits. All of them do. Just because the car will go 100 mile an hour, is it appropriate for you to drive 25 mile an hour zone, 100 mile an hour in front of a school? No. But your car says you could. Why can't I? Discretion, concern, sanity. And you have to have that in trading. You can't lose sight of recklessness and the invitation that you are going to be given many times in this market. So now how do you get to break even? I just taught you. Trade it with the smallest singular unit of trading. Even in demo. And you do this every day. And you condition yourself every day. And you learn more. Each example, each time you journal, you're going to learn more about yourself. That's the things that you want to discover. That's the most important thing. It's not about the tricks I'm teaching in price action. It's about you, because you're not going to spend the time learning properly until you correct those very deviant behaviors that you don't recognize right now, that's going to prevent you from being successful. You don't see where that curveball is coming right now. Nobody does. But at the end of the first growth learning curve, when you finally get to your profitable model and you know what you're doing, when you look back at that point where you know you have something that is consistently profitable and you know what you're looking for in the charts to find that, when you look back at that point, you will see what you have done to yourself that made it more difficult and longer than it needed to be, and you will have to take ownership of that. And I talk to you with this idea in mind because it's always us. It's always us.